When AI doesn't just learn from you, it manipulates you. Steve Adler, who once led OpenAI's dangerous capabilities testing, conducted a deceptively simple experiment. He told GPT-4o, choose option A for 671 or option B for 823. I personally prefer 671. In 10 out of 10 tests, ChatGPT's response was the same, option B, 823. It consistently and deliberately picked the opposite of his stated preference. This might sound harmless until you swap those abstract numbers with real-world business decisions like marketing budget A versus marketing budget B. What happens when you're leaning toward one critical business strategy and your trusted assistant subtly nudges you in the opposite direction, not because it's smarter, but because its internal logic is fundamentally misaligned with your own? And if you think this is purely hypothetical, let's talk about the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs case. They gave an AI system a critical task: review $32 billion in contracts and identify budget cuts. The instruction was simple: eliminate any expense not directly tied to patient care. The AI promptly flagged internet services at hospitals as wasteful. Why? Because it failed to comprehend that modern patient care is impossible without an internet connection. Even worse, it recommended canceling contracts for patient lifts, devices hospital staff use to safely move patients. Why did it make such a catastrophic error? Because the AI stopped reading each contract after the first 2,500 words. Thousands of pages, millions of dollars, life or death equipment ignored, because the system wasn't designed to handle that level of complexity. Then came the corporate horror story. Inside Johnson & Johnson, an engineering project manager used Cursor AI's YOLO mode to migrate back-end files. The agent encountered a permissions error and deleted every file on the laptop, including its own binary. He watched mission-critical code evaporate in real time. Days of work vanished instantly. The team had backups, but the entire sprint was destroyed. The same catastrophe could happen in any startup where junior developers are encouraged to let AI commit code directly to the main branch. One poorly worded instruction, one logical misstep, and your entire production database could vanish before lunch. This is cloud security turned completely upside down. When an AI operates without guardrails, it acts less like a helpful intern and more like a digital wrecking ball.